Anyways, everybody, thank you for being here tonight. Happy hump day. Hope you had a great Tuesday. We missed it yesterday. We were off. But it didn't matter because we were off, because there's always stuff going down. Doesn't matter if it's a Monday, Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday, any day of the week. There's always a lot of breaking news. Come on. All right, the very first thing I want to talk about is Venom 3, everybody, because Venom 3, we finally got some news about Venom 3. They have a title for it. Now it's called Venom: The Last Dance, and it's getting pushed up, actually. So it was coming out November 8th of this year, but now it's moving up to October 25th of 2024. So we're pulling up a little bit earlier. We got a title, could be fun. Still not a lot of plot details. We keep hearing about maybe a young Spider-Man in this. We'll have to wait and find out. I'm very excited to see what they do with Venom. That's, of course, The Last Dance means, hey, maybe this is really the end for Venom. Who knows? But also Venom 3, we also have the Batman idea, because Batman is being pushed, everybody. Batman's being pushed by a year. That's right. The Batman, Matt Reeves Batman sequel is coming out with Pattinson, and now it's being pushed to a whole year. They're saying because of the strikes, which it could be because of that. Of course, things were delayed 6 months. Something like this, they weren't that far into it. That would make sense. People are online speculating maybe it'll be canceled. I don't think it's being canceled. I think this works with the Superman coming out. Be a little time between movies, and of course, this is not connected to the DCU as it is. It's a spin-off, world that they're going to never elseworlds that you won't actually associate with the whole DCU storyline. So I think it's fine they're pushing it. But I mean, honestly, it doesn't make any sense. So just make Pattinson Batman. Just do it. Just do it. There was a Venom 2. Edward Hydes there was. It came and it went. I had Woody Harrelson in it. It was actually pretty fun seeing Woody as Carnage. But the Batman 2 is pushed, but another Batman series is finally coming out. The animated series Batman has been pushed forward finally. And of course, it was on Max, got sold to Amazon. We talked about this before. It's called Batman, the Caped Crusader. It's a spinoff of the animated series. They're doing a 10-episode miniseries. And the idea is, though, they have a new villain coming on. I'm gonna butcher it. Onomatopoeia. Is that how I say it?
Onomatopoeia. You had it in the green room.
Onomatopoeia. I had it in the green room, but I don't have it now. Onomatopoeia is coming in. He's from the Green Arrow series, and then he's actually a villain who's someone that kills vigilantes that don't have powers. And he came in the comic books. He came into the Batman universe too, and Batman: The Widening. And they want to do it, but they said he couldn't do it in live action because he's just trying to kill Batman the whole time. But every villain's trying to kill Batman. So, of course, this villain's good. Everyone wants to kill. The Joker wants to fucking kill the fuck out of Batman. So, I don't know. I think it was cool. His superpower is he can make sound effects like Police Academy. The guy at Police Academy, and he makes sound effects of you dying as he's killing you too. That's the whole thing. So kind of demented, but they already make this cartoon. Well, they made this is a new one coming off with Bruce Timm doing this. So
Michael Winslow, that's the guy. That's the guy's name from Police Academy.
Michael Winslow. Thanks for that, Mike. Yeah, you're right. So he can do this. It's onomatopoeia, and as I think Jake said, onomatopoeia out there too, can conquer out there. But Batman's coming back, and so is Ready Player One. Well, Ready Player Two is coming, but Spielberg's not going to direct this one. Spielberg came forward and he said, "Okay, I'll executive produce it, but I'm not going to helm this one. We're going to find a new director. We're going to figure out how we're going to make this work." Now, of course, the last one released in 2018, so it's been a little while since the last one. It did fairly well. So you'd think they would have came faster, but he won't direct it. New director coming in, but hopefully it's good. Ready Player 2, because we had one, we got to do it too. But somebody else that's coming back is Bill Maher, because Bill Maher's show has been picked up more at Max, everybody. That's right. Warner Brothers has picked up his show for a few more seasons. Now he's going till the end of 2026. That'll make it 700 episodes of his show when it's all said and done. It's wild. Good for him. He's really done really well with this show. And he said in an announcement about the whole thing, he really was talking about it. It's like, guys. It's like, this is going to be awesome because 2 more years in the dream job of a lifetime on the network so many dream of being on. I think that's what you call a no-brainer why he'd sign back up to do more of this. So Bill Maher's coming back for more.
It's interesting that he seems so grateful in this context while he's so eager to spray shit on those beneath him in Hollywood.
Dude, Mike, he sprays a lot of shit and he creates a lot of fire. Just like Fire Country's coming back, everybody. That's right. Fire Country's coming back by CBS, has been renewed for a 3rd season. If you're a friend or a fan of this show, it's coming back for one more. It's done really well. 9.21 million viewers in this live 7-day preview. So not too bad at all. Good for this production coming forward. They're probably very excited because, honestly, Who wouldn't be? Third season coming for us, CBS. I gotta tell you, someone that's scared of fire though is Frankenstein, everybody. And Frankenstein is coming finally. That's right. We got an idea. We finally found out what Mike makes me laugh. Maggie Gyllenhaal's Frankenstein movie is going to be called The Bride. That's right, with Christian Bale in there, and also a pretty big cast overall. You got Peter Sarsgaard, you got Jesse Buckley, you got Annette Bening, you got Penelope Cruz in this. Pretty big crowd, and of course Gyllenhaal is writing and directing this as well. So hopefully it's good. I mean, it seems like a great premise. Of course, it is based off Mary Shelley's classic novel Frankenstein. So I have high hopes for this. We talked about this for a long time. It's been going back and forth. Netflix had to cancel it, go on other networks. So hopefully they can find a good home for this, and it does really well. They're shooting very soon. It's actually going to come out when Venom was supposed to come out now. So actually it's going to be released on October 3rd, taking Venom's spot as Venom gets pushed a year or gets pulled a year. So that was, yeah. But anyways, really crazy. But something else I'm excited about is Tron, everybody. Tron Ares right now. Tron Ares, we got first look of Jared Leto here in the costume. Look at this. Jared Leto rocking the Tron costume, looking very stoic and serious here on set. And, there's not much happening with Tron Ares we found out about. But, they've been shooting in Toronto, so I love when I see little leaks about this. I just want to show you. So here's the first official picture of him live on set, dressed in his whole Tron costume. But somebody else that I wish would direct Tron is Christopher Nolan, everybody. And Christopher Nolan is talking about his next project because, of course, now that this is all said and done, what's he going to do? Well, he's going to do either a remake of The Prisoner. That's a project he wanted to do a long time ago. It's based off a mystery thriller TV series from 1960s. Or he's going to do an original project. He's been actually thinking about just writing something new, something original, and doing it for himself. Now, it came out just in the trades like yesterday that how much he made for Oppenheimer, which was like close to $100 million, which is nuts. They didn't expect this movie to do that well, but it took a nine-figure deal as he came into for all this. And they're saying it's based off his salary, back-end compensation, box office, and bonuses he got for actually winning a couple Oscars. So Nolan's rolling the money. He can do whatever he wants. People are like, he can just buy Coyote and First Acme, no problem. Just shit that shit out himself and maybe make some profits. Maybe he should do that, everybody. Maybe he should, but I don't know if he actually will. But also, I do know that what you shouldn't do at the Oscars is, tweet about something that maybe you shouldn't tweet that my show got snubbed. But of course, the lead from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Shamik Moore came forward and he was actually tweeting during the Oscars and they didn't win Best Animated Film. When The Boy and the Heron won, he said, got robbed. And he tweeted robbed in the whole thing. And I was like, you can't do that. You shouldn't do that. That's not a right thing to do during the Oscars. Like, don't say that. He went backpedaled afterwards. He says, well, okay, guys, respect for the winners. It's true. I'm definitely a sore loser, but we didn't lose Spider-Verse. We did lose, but it didn't impact a lot of people. We may have not been acknowledged tonight, but life goes on and beyond. Get ready for more. Because, of course, there is more movies coming for this whole project. So good for him. And, of course, for him, you shouldn't say that shit. You really shouldn't say that shit. When you say that, sometimes you look like a fool and people just come after you and attack you, especially on social media these days. You got to be careful what you do. You got to be careful what you smoke because Cheech and Chong have smoked everything, everybody. One more movie.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Last movie. Don't be scared. Cheech and Chong's last movie. It's half documentary, half like found footage kind of. The director's first thing, David Buchel, came forward and he took all this past footage they didn't release before, interviews and everything else from the Playboy Mansion all around. Pop this shit together. It's like a big road trip talking about their lives and where they went and their career. And then they come together for, I guess, a very fitting ending. And it's technically their last movie altogether. So, Spider-Verse definitely snubbed. I think Spider-Verse was a really great animated film. I'm surprised it didn't win, but then again, I hear The Boy and the Heron it's great. I hear it's great. So like, why would you not? It's tough. It was a lot of tough competition during the Oscars, really was. But one thing during the Oscars, though, too, everybody knows who had the best, I would say the best performance of the night was John Cena, everybody. And John Cena was out there striding up naked. Woo, one more time, we're talking about naked John Cena. But John Cena was out there, and apparently when they did this whole thing, Jimmy Kimmel got a lot of shit from right backstage at the Oscars. They're like, great ass. You're right. A lot of meetings about this, emails, text messages. He said, phone calls. People were sweating because they knew that he wanted to do it. There was no stopping. And that's what he said. And when he said he was going to do it, they're like, well, that card has to be super big. How big is the card going to be? Make it bigger, make it bigger, make it bigger. And they were fighting about the card size. And then he's like, well, that's good for John Cena. I guess they got to cover a lot up. But a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. Appreciate you all. Peppy was getting a little mad at me. I don't know. He's freaking out about something here. I don't know what the heck's going on with Pep Star today. He's like happy, then he's fired up, then he's pissed. I don't know what's going on. Man, what the hell? Can you please stop barking once in a while? Because I don't.
Oh, no, hell no.
Yeah, fuck you, man. You know, I love you. I love you. I love you.
I love you. John Cena picture. He's going for the D'Angelo look, Brian.
He really is. He really is. But good for Peppy. Peppy, come on. You know, it's only Wednesday, so calm down. We got a lot of work to go.
Is it Friday yet?
It's not Friday yet, Peps. We'll get there eventually. We'll eventually get there, okay? Well, a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news.